Probably time to turn, go back. Let's go this way. Oh, hello. So I can get back another way here. Some sort of path. Let's see if I can get back to where we were. Route air. So I must have climbed up somewhere on the other side here. We're in that sort of dell down that way. I would have thought we'll have to scarper down on this side somewhere. Oh yeah, rocking it. So much for shelter. Not sure exactly what that meant, but let's go around the other side of the lake here, see what we find. Somebody's left behind blankie there. Can be quite dangerous going down. That sort of stuff. Let's give you heads up on just exactly what is going on down there. Plenty of rocks, plenty of bits and bobbins. So interesting. Not sure exactly where that was. Obviously it's much further away, but obviously got a lot of wood here. So one does wonder why the wood would be here. I mean, I know that Edward would, but how much wood would a woodchuck chop if a woodchuck could chop wood? There's no evidence of a fireplace or somewhere you can camp, just the wood, very unusefully stacked at the bottom of a steep bluff. Now, so we can look at where we are here, why not? It's quite instructional, isn't it? Here we are, Unamossa. Well, we're down there, aren't we? We've came up, the wind grid was probably further, oh no, seems to be down this way. So we must be here at this tip turn. That's where we went up. That looks nice. Next time we can go up and round, back down again, or to Iglesia. Right, there's Unamossa further down. Off we go. Back where all the paths converge, obviously. We're on the green, which is about, what did it say here, was it 3.8 kilometres? Once you sort of up that first steep incline, a few bluebells there in the middle of the path, that's quite sweet. Then there's the blue, as you can see there, the red, not sure how long they are. Green's the shortest one today, but it's very interesting. There's a bit of a toadstool there, half eaten away by time and wear and tear. But it's very rooty, stony, can't really go super fast. Not only because I'm desperately unfit, but also because you need to be pretty sure-footed to open up, turn on the gas in this kind of environment, that's for sure. There's lots of sort of sidestepping constantly, and you've got your little sort of plank walkways, walking the plank, if you will, Quep ahoy, pirate style. So I'm going to err on the side of caution as we tip away. Obviously very good for the ankles and knees. Constant stabilisation of all the joints. This is much better for you than just running on a flat surface, I'd say. Maybe not if you've got some kind of injury or weakness, but for me, yeah, it certainly is the way. Oh look, here come the steps. I'm going to look down, which will give you a nice view of those. Doesn't look like it's seen a winter of this stuff, though that probably has very white bleached planks there. These are all blueberries, as you can see. They're beginning to come out. It's a bit early. I wouldn't eat those, they'll be quite sour at this point. But towards the end of August the 5th today, that all of this will be, like all of the brush, so you can see there, all of it, everything will be quite simply blueberries. Coated, the forest floor will be. Coated, forest floor will be. I think that's is that Gollum out of the Lord of the Rings? I don't know. I just don't know these things. I don't know fantasy from apostasy. So they're the same, right? Yeah. So we're coming down by the lake here. Maybe a chance to get beyond this very slow stride of mine at the moment. I'm going with shorts, stumpy paces. My movement is almost side to side as we go in there, trying to push through the arms, but instead you've got that sort of elbow flail to give you a side to side motion on the stump. There we go. You can see that got a bit more cocky, immediate slip. So I'm just wearing these sort of Nike Air trainers. You could probably do something a bit more grippy for this kind of sort of terrain. Nice here on a soft pine bedded pathway. Oh, let's do that plank here as well. You don't want to get caught up in any way. This is when my presenting skills tend to tone down. I've talked most of the way round just to see if I can test my lung capacity at low speed, so I'm not trying to max out or anything, but now probably here starting to breathe more heavily. There's a rather dramatic fallen tree, root and stone, as the treants say in Star Wars The Force Awakens, or other Ewoks, who knows. As I said, it's all a poster fantasy. Is that right? I think it is. But enough of the philosophical debates here. Let's keep on the path and see if we can see some wildlife, because there was definitely some what looked like me hutches put out for birds. Also know there's some sort of shelter here at the far end of the lake, and it's a beautiful, beautiful environment. However, one must add, there's a lot of standing water here. So even now, at about 10 in the morning, there are mosquitoes flitting about, out to do their shopping, whatever it is they do. They probably do it all online these days, of course. Mosquito culture having really sort of boomed in the previous century. But there we go, obviously getting lack of oxygen to the head as I start banging on about insect culture. So, back up on the stones, and I've slowed considerably now. That's for sure. I need to extirpate unguents from my nostrils. It's becoming ever more correct and present. I'm slowing down mostly so I don't put a foot wrong and then do my what I call a sort of Shrek lunge. Well, you get moments like that. A felled tree seems to promise the cut-off path, but rather it's felled most probably intentionally by the guys who've been up here checking all the stairs and planks, which do seem to be rather spankily newly put in. See the evergreens, the undergrowth, bit of a slip there. So, that gives me red. Oh, it wants me here. Let's do it. This is the green path. Now this looks interesting. Don't know where we got to with a lot of this, to be honest. Oh, good. There we go, bit of a climb. That's always nice. Let's have a look. Wow. So one wonders now, I haven't seen a shelter anywhere. Maybe that suffered at the hands of winter's beard. Just cloaked the country. Green and blue. It's on the right path. There are many paths we can take, Frodo Baggins. And I am knackered now. It's the inclines that are killing me, that's for sure. I'll just get to the end of the path here and walk it down the hill. Look for those ducks again. Also, I'm behatted in a lovely blue hedgerow, just beginning to get super warm. That's basically mostly to hide the shame of my hair. Shame. And